Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So when it comes to the National Basketball Association, you have a lot of people out there saying that Jokic is the best center in the entire NBA. Now, of course, there's arguments to be made for Joel Embiid. Some people will say Karl-Anthony Towns, although I think he's more like top 3 to 5 center in the entire league. But yeah, it's no doubt Jokic is extremely talented. And really, in his young NBA career, the reason people talk about him so much is because he is pretty damn consistent out here, guys. Now, I do know to start the NBA season, he did struggle a bit. His weight was kind of out of control, but he lost some weight. He was back to his MVP caliber form out there, right? And I will say, when it comes to like playing dominant style of basketball, Joel Embiid definitely does have that on lockdown. But with Embiid, you do typically get him missing quite a few, double-digit games out there with injuries. Also, what I do like about Jokic is that this man literally was an 11th pick in the second round. So, yeah, I'm kind of indifferent on if you want to call Jokic or Embiid the best center. You guys let me know in the comment section below. If you actually want me to do a trade everybody challenge for the 76ers, except, to build around Joel Embiid, get this video to 1,000 likes so I do know you want to see that. But yeah, guys, for this video, what we're going to be doing is taking this Denver Nuggets team, always a really good, solid team, right, man? And we are going to be trading everybody on the team except Jokic to try to win a championship. And actually looking at the roster right here, I think they've done a pretty damn good job, the management for the Denver Nuggets. Like Jamal Murray, I love him as a player. He's great. Paul Millsap, in his prime, it would have been the perfect player for Jokic. He's still like a solid, serviceable player, but he's definitely up there in age. He's not really fit the future plans of this team. Michael Porter Jr. in the selective games we've seen him play, I'm pretty impressed. I think he is going to be an all-star in the NBA. Will Barton's fine, Mason Plumlee. So I think my goal with this team is to maybe kind of improve some of the aspects of how this team is built around, so it should be pretty interesting. But yeah, let's go ahead and get going on this. Also, man, if you are new to my channel, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, would be greatly appreciated. But here we go. Okay, so the first player we are going to be trading away. The good thing is that, the overalls are not all that high, but there's a lot of like 80 plus overall players on this team. So you get some good diversification with that. But also a lot of these guys are pretty young, so you will also get additional trade value with that, man. So Jamal Murray is the first guy we are going to put on the block here. And we got 25 trade offers. Matisse Thybulle, not bad. Yeah, I definitely want to get like an offensive-oriented 2-spot, though. That's definitely be nice. Eric Bledsoe, Dante DiVincenzo. You really get 2 stars for that, but I just don't really think Eric Bledsoe is like the perfect point guard alongside Jokic. I do like what he does. I just don't know if he really works in this kind of offense, run things through Jokic and stuff like that. You got Montrez, you got Clint Capella. We don't really need any centers. Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, not bad. Here we got Donovan Mitchell, guys. I'm actually rocking, the Spider Mitchell shirt. Well, Spider-Man. Yeah, Mitchell was actually drafted by the Denver Nuggets, I believe, but was later traded. With Rudy Gobert or something like that. It was crazy, or I don't know. It was insane, man. But I absolutely love this trade. Like Donovan Mitchell, yes, playing with Jokic. And that right there, you're already making a run, in the Western Conference just with those 2 players. We have a lot of good trade offers, but I think Donovan Mitchell is the way to go, and I think the shirt I'm wearing today is definitely a sign. We could just get, 2 centers, and there we go. We'll have a 3-center lineup. Jokic can play point guard. Everybody will be happy, except probably the fans of the team. But no, we are definitely going to go back here and go with Donovan Mitchell. I do have to give up Bol. That's okay. He's a 2-way player. I usually don't trade those guys anyway. But yeah, man, let's get Donovan Mitchell on the team. And now it's like a what if, because like what if they would have kept him and traded everybody else on the squad. Alrighty, next up, I'm trying to think of like a power forward I want to go for. In the ideal situation of the world, I would go with Pascal Siakam. Probably we don't really have the assets to trade for him just because like the way he plays out there would complement Jokic very nicely. But no, I think I'm going to end up actually going for a guy like Draymond Green, 80 overall player. He's definitely better when his teammates around him are better. It's just his style of play. That's not a knockoff on Draymond Green. That's just his style of play, right? Getting the ball to others and stuff like that. His defense, definitely will be better than Paul Millsap. Paul Millsap's a great defender, but Draymond Green's elite, right? You still get really good playmaking between him and Jokic. The 3-point shot, it's listed as a B+. I don't know what that actually is. Yeah, 76 overall, 72 mid-range shots. So not going to kill you there, but, you can't really, I guess you can leave Draymond open, but sometimes he's going to knock it down. But mostly for the defense and, being an 80 overall, hopefully it doesn't cost too much to get him. Yeah, we can literally get him for Mason Plumlee, guys. That's a really good, solid trade for us. Yeah, I'm not doing Michael Porter. I'm going to save him for a different type of player. This one's not bad. Gary Harris and Kate's job, because Plumlee is 79 overall, and the draft pick's not really going to help us. So, yeah, let's go with the 76 and the 72 overall player. Gary Harris, I don't know what's up with him, man. Like, I feel like he should be a lot better than what he's been. But, I don't know. Some players, they just kind of peak too soon. All right, next up, we do need a small forward, and we're still looking for a point guard. So Point guard wise, Dejounte Murray would be kind of interesting here, man. He's got an 83-point shot, so you don't got to worry too much about spacing issues with that. You know, I'm actually going to go, I think, to back to the trade finder and maybe offer up some of my good players and see maybe like a Kemba Walker will pop up or something like that. Let's do Michael Porter, toss him in with Paul Millsap, and I'm going to toss in a future first-round draft pick. And, yeah, we'll see what's offered up. Tobias Harris, Chris Middleton. I do need a small forward, so Middleton's not a bad look. Colin Sexton and Andre Drummond. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. But Jokic at power forward, Drummond at center. That would be freaking dominant as hell, actually, guys. And we can use Colin Sexton off the bench. There is our Kemba Walker. If we want to go with Kemba Walker, he is available, guys. But we are going to look at the other trades available because you never really know. Rudy Gobert, De'Aaron Fox. Okay. That's not bad either, but we already have Mitchell, so we don't really need Oladipo at all. Yo, Brandon. Ooh. This is a nice trade too, guys. Just like another good scoring option with Ingram, and we get Drew Holiday out of it. So if I think I still have the assets to get a Kemba Walker, that could be a big time W there. Oh man, that's really hard to pass up on, guys. I love Kemba Walker, but Ingram and Drew Holiday, or Drew can just be our point guard, and that would be completely fine also. I have to go with this trade. There's no way I can pass up on it. I am still going to go to Trade Finder and see if Kemba Walker is like available, but I don't think so. But that's okay. We don't really absolutely need him anyway. I just was kind of hoping to get him, but we'll see what's offered up. And yeah, it will just literally be Jokic to get him. All right, man. I think I'm more, in the route of using Drew Holiday off the bench though. So we are going to see, if there's some other decent point guards available that we can start. I'm going to like a Goran Dragic would be nice, I suppose. Gets the job done. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and get him right here. We'll go with Mason and Torrey Craig. There we go. Just a good veteran point guard. And then Drew Holiday can play both positions. Or if we find a better point guard available, then, we can just use Dragic off the bench. Let's do a trade of Will Barton, Monte Morris, and Jeremy Grant. A 3-for-1, guys. Or a 3-for-3, however you want to look at it. We got Devontae Graham. DeMar DeRozan available with Derek White. That is a steal of a trade if I've ever seen one. Wow. Okay. Hassan Whiteside for a backup center. That defense out there, he could actually, because you could probably run like a Jokic Hassan Whiteside lineup if you really wanted to. I don't really use Hassan ever, man. I'm gonna use him as a backup on this team. And we get Nazir Little, which, he's cool too. I like this trade. Just if you want more like a defensive threat playing with Jokic, there you go. And for the most part, we got this team pretty much rocking, guys. We probably should get another power forward on the squad because, Draymond Green is like I said, 7-9 overall. We don't really have a lot to trade here, though, but we'll see what we can do. And I actually think this might be our final trade. So, let's see. Power forwards. Jakob Poeltl, Dario Saric, Javon Carter. Okay. We got Okogie, Kevon Looney. So, not really killing it right there. Hernan Gomez, he actually got a bit of a 3-point shot. He could probably actually play some power forward for this squad as like a backup. Because I 70 overall 3. The reason I like to look at the 3-point shot when it comes to power forwards is just because I don't think the traditional type of power forward really works anymore in the NBA. But I'll get him. I mean, he's probably not gonna play a ton of minutes. Ingram can play some power forward if needed to. He's more of a unpower forward, but it is what it is. So yeah, Hernan Gomez. We also got Silva, who's pretty cool, or Silva, I should say. Okay, Hernan Gomez actually goes up to that. He's going to try he's not going to try starting over there. No, man, this is going to be the starting lineup. Goran Dragic, Donovan Mitchell, Brandon Ingram, Draymond Green, and Jokic. This team is beautiful, guys. To me, this is definitely a championship team. Then you get a Hassan Whiteside off the bench with Drew Holiday. That defense, Hernan Gomez is nice. We don't really have much for, backup guards. So, Drew Holiday can play both positions if needed. I mean, Mitchell can probably run some point guard, I'm sure. A lot of times you can run things through Draymond Green or Jokic. But, yeah, it's definitely a different type of point guard than what Jokic is used to playing with because Dragic is more traditional, run the offense, where Jamal Murray is yo, full steam ahead, let's score that bitch-ass basketball. But, yeah, we'll get Draymond right there. Let's get Mitchell playing a lot, same with Ingram. And we'll get... Hassan Whiteside to get some minutes. We're going to get Jokic at about 38 minutes per game. This dude's about to lose 200 pounds this season here, guys. All right, for system proficiency, we have a 4-star pace and space system that's absolutely perfect for this squad. And yeah, man, not really too much else going on here. I think as far as the team, let's make sure the attributes are all good. Not the attributes, but all this stuff. Make sure everybody's taking the proper shots. Yeah, Jokic taking 75 shot tendency. Mitchell taking a lot of shots. Sound Whiteside a little high, but it's all good. Yeah, definitely good with all that. It's kind of how the offense is going to be ran out there, who takes the most shots. That's all we got, man. I'm gonna go ahead and simulate this season. I'm gonna do it on the screen in front of you guys here, though, so that way we can talk a little bit, because I think for these videos, I want to start talking more about, like, the team we're actually, you know, building and stuff like that. So, yes, when it comes to the Denver Nuggets, what do I think the future of this team holds? For one, you know, I love the idea. Okay, what's this? Fix manually, fix automatically, should be good. And manually, okay, that's fine. You know, the big talk, I think, and their big asset is Michael Porter Jr., because he definitely does fit in with, like, the age of the team and everything, where you can kind of, like, wait on him. I think he's probably about 2 seasons away, if not less than that. But at the same time, there is going to be that tempting offer to go out there and make some sort of trade package, you know, using a Bobo or Michael Porter Jr. to get Bradley Beal. And honestly speaking, I think that's not a bad way to look at things out there, just because, like, Bobo could be really talented. We don't really know. He does not fit with Jokic. It's going to be the same situation as the Magic, where you are going to have, like, you know, a Vucevic, and you are going to have Mo Bamba, and one of those guys gets screwed over. In this case, it's Mo Bamba. So I think Bobo, it's probably good to trade away the potential, because there's also a chance he, you know, never fully recovers from injuries, or he's not the player we all thought he could have been. So maybe kind of sell high on the potential with that. So I like that idea, tossing him in with the Michael Porter and going for the 30-point per game score, all-star, or should have been all-star shooting guard in Bradley Beal. And, you know, maybe getting some defensive players for the 3 and 4 spot. I like Jeremy Grant a lot, so I really think he could be the future starting power forward of the team anyway. For the 3 spot, there's plenty of great defensive players out there, but then you're looking at a team of Jokic, Bradley Beal, and Jamal Murray, and scoring-wise, they're going to be great. You fill out the defense out there, you are probably good to go, man. So, yeah, I don't know. Jokic is a very interesting player. I've watched quite a few games of him, and he is extremely dominant. It's just, he's the best player on the team, and unless I'm not thinking of, like, a near time, I don't remember the last time an NBA team has won a championship with the center being the best player. Like, I'm thinking going back, was it the Lakers with Shaq? Is there not near? Is it not? There's not, because, like, you got, like, the old school Miami Heat with, like, D Wade and Shaq, but it was D Wade. Got the Dallas Mavericks, but Dirk was, of course, the best player on that team. Warriors always had, like, Bogut or a guy like that. Cleveland Cavaliers, they always had, like, Tristan Thompson, who was fine. Miami Heat always had whoever they had. I mean, sometimes it was Chris Bosh. He started playing center more towards the end of that stint and everything like that. But yeah, man, I don't really know. It's just like, can you win a championship with a center as your best player on the team? You guys let me know in the comments. Now, as far as this Nuggets team goes, we finished the record 71-10. One more game against not Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz, because he's no longer on the team. Did not mean to do with Simcast. It's all good. Simulate through date. But, yeah, I would say this team was pretty damn dominant. So we got Giannis MVP, John Morant Rookie of the Year, Schroeder, Kawhi, Luka Doncic Most Improved, and Mike Malone as Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team. We do have Jokic making that. All-NBA second. And All-NBA third, so no other Denver Nuggets. Not that we really had any, like, big-time superstars on the team anyway. It was just, like, a nicely built team, if you ask me. But, yeah, player stats on the season. We do got Mitchell. Oh, I see Mitchell's a star. What am I saying? I forgot about him. Mitchell, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Damn. This guy absolutely dominated out here. Yo, look at Dragic. Damn, man. 20 points, 6 assists. Like, I knew he was still solid. I'm not, like, when I got Dragic on this, I was like, okay, well, I didn't get Kemba, but Dragic's not bad. Wow, man. He played fantastic in this system. Am I looking at per 36? I am not looking at per 36. This is the real stat line. Jokic, 20 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists. Love seeing that. 1 steal and nearly 1 block per game. Shot about 13 attempts out there, but that's okay. I don't really think he needs to be the guy that shoots the ball the most. Spacing was really good. We got Ingram at 20 points, 6 rebounds per game. Hassan Whiteside, fantastic off the bench, guys, with a double-double and 2 blocks. Drew Holiday at 11 with 4 assists. And then Draymond Green, you know, Draymond Green numbers out there. The big thing with him was the defense, and we had so many other gifted offensive players. We didn't really need, you know, Draymond to do anything offensively anyway. Bro, this team is beautiful, man. I love it. Guys, drop a like on this video for this squad right here. All right, here we go. First round, we do have the Houston Rockets. Now, it is regular season, so take it with a grain of salt because playoffs is a different beast, as we all know. But we do beat the small ball Rockets 4 games to 1, 23 for Mitchell, 22 and 18 and 6 for Jokic, 15 assists for Dragic. Like, this man about to get most improved player at the age of 66, guys. Like, seriously. Okay, next up, OKC Thunder. Chris Paul would have been another good fit too, but I feel like I get Chris Paul in a lot of these type of videos just because he usually is pretty easy to get, and it's Chris Paul. It's like, why wouldn't you get Chris Paul if you can't? or if you can, I mean. Jokic, I mean, still a really solid game, 7 for 14 shooting, kind of like beating, that's what I like about Jokic, he beats you in other ways besides just his scoring and everything, so that's great. Next up, we do have the Clippers. This could get difficult. Simulate round, see how it goes, and come on, guys. Hey, yo, we get him in 7 games, man. I think we just went down from like a 3-1 lead, and we came back. 32 for Ingram, 30 for Dragic, 23 for Donovan Mitchell, triple-double for Jokic off 5 shots. Man, it's not really shooting the basketball a lot, but that's how he plays sometimes. Gets his teammates involved. All right, here we go. Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Simulate round, see what happens. And there we go, guys. 4 games to 2. We are NBA champions. Jokic as your finals MVP, as he should be in this video. 21 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists per game. Closeout game. Looking like this, guys. Absolutely dominant. Let's go to the playoff stats real quick here. And like I said, man, Jokic is one of my favorite players in the NBA. I'm not going out there really saying that. I don't know if he's better than Joel Embiid. They're both great for different reasons. It's really hard to kind of gauge that. But if you guys, like I said, do want to see a Joel Embiid version of this, drop a like on this video, man. Thank you all so much for watching. Check out my second channel, Extra Crispy, for, you know, daily reaction stuff over there. And peace out, my friends.